Hey, let's do some Diddy diving. See what's going on out there with old Diddy. See how he's thinking, how he's feeling, what's rolling around in his subconscious mind. Let's just dive in to Sean Combs' subconscious mind. Let's just see what the cards have to say for Sean Combs today. All right. This is what's going on with old Diddy. I do want to point out that all of my Diddy videos since the beginning of this whole thing, way before the trial even started, have been 100% on point. I have predicted everything that is going on in this whole Diddy situation before it actually manifested. So I just want to throw that out there, a little shout out to myself, on point, 100%. All right. The only thing that hasn't come to fruition yet is the unaliving of himself. But you mark my words, if this does not go in his direction, he will unalive himself. All right, let's do it. So. First card out is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is upset in the sense of well-being, not giving and receiving and sharing in prosperity, not being prosperous. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Pentacles is earth energy, right? It's about your sense of well-being. So the Six of Pentacles in reverse is his lack of prosperity in this situation. And prosperity doesn't have to be money, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse talks about unmet expectations, can't work on it, can't work it out. What he's saying here is that he's disappointed in his legal team. Very disappointed in his legal team. The Ten of Pentacles, I paid you a lot of money to fix this for me. To the Sun, I expect happiness, success, and vitality from this whole situation. To the Seven of Cups in reverse, and I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that at all. I paid y'all a whole lot of money to make this right, and it's not right. Four of Cups in reverse talks about emotional apathy, and the Prince of Cups in reverse talks about not caring. Okay, so emotional apathy and not caring, and that's what he is accusing his legal team of here. Emotional apathy and not caring about the situation. The Two of Pentacles says, I'm going to fix that. Got to balance this out. Got to prioritize this. To the Nine of Wands, resilience, persistence. I got to fight. I got to fight. I got to fight. The Three of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of foresight, not seeing the forest through the trees. Look, the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. This is where Diddy says, I want to testify. And this is where his legal team says, oh, hell no, absolutely not. Are you going to testify? And Diddy says, I want to testify. And his legal team says, oh, hell no, are you going to testify? And he says, I'm paying your bills. I'm calling the shots. I'm going to testify. I have to fight. I have to balance this situation out because y'all aren't doing your job. That's what Diddy says. Second row, first card, Seven of Wands in reverse. Overwhelming challenge, overwhelmed, huge, gigantic, unsuccessful challenge. To the Eight of Pentacles in reverse again, unmet expectations. Can't work on it, can't work it out, not doing it right. Unmet expectations. And then the Seven of Swords in reverse comes on top of this and talks about breaking free from a futile mentality, breaking free from betrayal, deception, deceit. So what he's saying here is that we have to change the narrative in this situation because I'm looking really, really bad right now, really bad, and we must change the narrative of this situation. The Two of Wands, obviously, my future depends on it. Obviously, my whole future depends upon the Hierophant in reverse, the reevaluation of a belief system, changing the belief system. That's what my future depends on. We have to change the belief system of this jury. And the only way to do that is for me to get on the stand because I can control this better than you can control this, is what Diddy's saying. Five of Cups in the center of the reading. The whole reading revolves around loss. loss, regret, despair, and disappointment. And that sums up how this dude feels right now. Loss, regret, despair, disappointment, and Two of Wands in reverse. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future. He's losing control of the situation, and he doesn't like that very much. Princess of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So what the new plan is that Diddy wants to put in some effort to pay someone to change the belief system of the jury. There is a paid witness, perhaps a surprise witness, that's going to come in, come out, come to court, that is going to change, that is going to try to change the narrative of everything. The Hermit. The Hermit to the Five of Swords. Win at all costs. Okay, so the Hermit is in hiding. Okay, and the Five of Swords is win at all costs. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity. The King of Pentacles is how he needs to be seen. And then the Queen of Swords, this is testimony and the truth. So y'all mark my words. There's going to be someone that comes out of the woodwork that they're going to put on the stand that is going to make Diddy shine like a diamond. They're going to talk about what a great boss he was, what a great boyfriend he was, what a great person he is, all the way around. That is what y'all will see in the next coming weeks in this trial. A surprise witness that comes out of nowhere that tells you how amazing Diddy is and how much Diddy helped them in their lives. And it will be a female. It will be a woman. So there you go. That's going on. Because Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. First card, third row, right? This is all about the anxiety, the despair, the can't sleep at night energy. Seven of Cups in reverse. Delusional, okay? The Sun in reverse, not seeing clearly. What he's anxiety stricken about is that the prosecution, according to Diddy, not according to the news media, not according to you or me, but according to Diddy in these cards, the prosecution is doing a bang-up job. Diddy is not happy at all with the way that things are going in this trial. And he says his anxiety and desperation is coming from the fact that the jury is believing this whole testimony thing that's been going on. Look, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? A lack of teamwork, a lack of collaboration. Nobody's talking about what a good man Diddy is. No one's talking about how Diddy has helped a lot of people. And he may have helped a lot of people, but it doesn't discount the things that he's done. Okay? So the Three of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of teamwork, a lack of collaboration, the Emperor in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. Diddy is pissed, beyond control, pissed. The Emperor in reverse is someone who is egocentric, self-centered, only has their own best interest at heart, which I guess if I was in Diddy's situation, I would have my own best interest at heart too. But the Emperor in reverse is someone who is out of control of themselves. King of Swords in reverse is so angry, so angry. And when you got the King of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse clarifying each other, this is someone who is off the hook pissed off. Okay? Off the hook, pissed off. Now we have the High Priestess. Diddy wants to heal this situation. Diddy needs to present himself to the jury and the court as someone who used to be not so great, but turned out to be great. Okay? He needs to heal this situation. Knight of Swords. Someone's going to come in and start talking. And I do believe it's going to be Diddy. I think Diddy is going to testify against his attorney's advice. Diddy is going to testify, and he is going to try to heal this situation with his own charisma. Okay? Six of Wands. It's the only way I can have success, victory and success. The only way I can overcome this battle is to have a surprise witness come in and tell everybody how awesome I am, and then put me on the stand, and I can persuade everybody that I am not this maniac demon that everybody keeps insinuating that I am. testifying that I am, the hangman, right? Take a step back, pause, process, and get a new perspective. He needs the jury, the court, to have a new perspective about him. King of Swords in reverse. Again, more pissed off, pissed off. Pissed off. This is also a card about mental abuse. This is also a card about mental manipulation. Pissed off, mental abuse, mental manipulation. The Queen of Pentacles, that would be Cassie. And the Queen of Swords, that's going to be Cassie testifying, Cassie telling her truth, absolutely pissed him off. Not just because it was damaging to him in court, but the audacity that she has, in his words, not mine, right? The audacity that she has to tell the strangers the things that she has told them. Absolutely. I mean, Diddy is so beside himself, livid, pissed that Cassie was brave enough to do what she did that he can't stand himself. Seven of Swords in reverse talks again about breaking free of a mindset that is rooted in deception. Mindset that's rooted in deception, betrayal, someone trying to get away with something. He needs to change this. Four of Pentacles. He's got to get control of the situation. The Hangman. He needs to create a new perspective to the Wheel of Fortune, to turn it, to turn this, to turn everything in his favor. This will, when he testifies, he says when he testifies, it will be the turning point in everything. To the Devil. This is his control issues. This is the Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse twice. The Devil is attachments that restrict his growth, and that is, look, the Hierophant, the belief system of the court and the jury, right? The Devil is also deception, betrayal, lying, cheating, stealing, and his intentions about testifying are to change that devil narrative that the jury, he believes, is believing. Okay? The Three of Cups, right? He needs some union. He needs people to like him. He needs to talk to the jury so they will like him, so they will change their perspective. The King of Cups, so they will see him as this loving guy who tried to help everybody, and his testimony about Cassie or against Cassie is going to be that all he tried to do was help her, and that she was a lying, cheating, stealing bitch that just triggered him and pushed him over the edge, that he's never been that way with anybody else in his life. It was just Cassie. It was just a romantic relationship. It was toxic, yeah, but it had nothing to do with any of the charges that are against him, and he actually tried to help her. His words, not mine. The Knight of Wands. Okay, and this King of Cups goes back to that surprise witness that's going to come in. That surprise witness that is going to tell the jury what a good guy that Diddy was to her. Yes. Knight of Wands, inspired action. This is happening. This is happening, and it's going to go against his attorney's advice, against his attorney's wishes, but he feels like everything is out of control, and the only person that can control it is him. The only person that can bring it back under control is him. Of course, right? And then the Wheel of Fortune, turning point, inspired action, turning point. I'm getting on the stand. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say about it. I'm going to testify. The Ace of Swords in reverse, lack of clarity, lack of good decisions, the Lovers, and Judgment in reverse. What he's saying here is if I don't change, again, the narrative of the jury, there's going to be judgment not in my favor. There's going to be judgment not in my favor. It's going to go against me if I cannot get my hands on the jury. The King of Wands, I have a plan. I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan, and they will see how charming I am. They will see how charismatic I am, and I can talk the jury into believing something different about me. The Tower in reverse. I can avert this disaster. I can clean this mess up. Y'all, his attorneys, right? Y'all have fucked everything up. You're not doing what I paid you to do. You're not making it the way that I told you to make it. And now I've got to come in and clean house. I got to come in and do your job because you're not doing your job. Yep. Nine of Pentacles. Independent, self-sufficient. Diddy's taking control of this whole thing, and he is going to be running the show. He's already ran the show, but I think that he has conceded to his attorney's advice thus far, and now he's like, oh, hell no. Nope, 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 no more. We're doing it my way. And then Temperance. He's trying to temper the narrative that has been already talked about him. Two of Swords, because he's at a crossroads, real serious, big-time crossroads here. To the Fool, brand new beginning, brand new journey. He needs to restart this whole thing here so he can have some kind of hope of changing the trajectory of this case. Three of Swords, grief and sorrow and pain. To the Five of Wands, conflict, conflict, conflict. And then the King of Pentacles in reverse, control freak. King of Pentacles in reverse is a control freak. It's worried about appearances, trying to control the situation. And Diddy is the Emperor in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse twice, and the King of Pentacles in reverse of his own psychology. So this guy is on a tangent. He is on a bender and on a tangent to change the way that the jury is thinking about him now. Expect a surprise witness that's going to sing Diddy's praises, and fully expect Diddy to testify in his own defense. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.